Hi there and welcome to this training video, how to create a new career abroad. To get the most out of this training, I recommend you go somewhere quiet, switch off your phone and give yourself this time to discover some new strategies how you can create a career in life that is perfect fit with your time abroad. And stick around as I have a great bonus if you stay with me until the end. So now, first tell me, are you feeling you're in a new country and that your career is just not a fit anymore? That you want to have a career that engages you and that you can take with you when you move? If so, what is stopping you? Hi, I'm Hannah Gerling, an executive coach and an expat spouse, and in this video I'm going to share exactly how myself and many women just like you created a new career abroad, and that to be one we love. And I will show you how you can do the same. I'm also going to share the limiting mindsets that stops you from creating a new career, and then what you need to do to make it happen. So, are you one of the 80% of expat spouses that does not work but want to? Maybe your previous career is not a fit where you are now, and you're not sure where to start to create a new one. Or simply that you want to find a career that suits your life right now. And you would love to have a job that engages you and that you can still take with you if you move. If any of this sounds like you, then you're going to love what I'm about to share. Because the reality is that there is something stopping you from having the career that is right for you. Maybe you're thinking that your previous career doesn't translate and it's too late to change, and that you don't have time to retrain and start from scratch. Or simply that you might move again, and what do you do then? Or that you've invested so much in your degree and current career that you just can't change. That completely used to be me. After spending years on my degree and investing in my corporate career, I thought that was what I was supposed to do. But then one day, my partner was offered a promotion, which included a country move. As I quite like change and is always up for an adventure, I have to say I was quite excited. But it didn't take too long before I started to feel lost. In this new country, not really knowing anyone, and my job that had always been quite a big part of my life, now was just not a fit anymore. It turned out it was time to reinvent what I do, so I did. It's now 9 years ago since I made the switch from being a chemical engineer to becoming a coach, and I have to say it was the best thing I could ever have done. Then fast forward a few years and I was a mother of 3 and another new country, and my life required a different setup. So to make sure I could have a life and career that I loved and was a perfect fit, I had to again look at what I was doing. This time though, as I had found my passion, my reinvention was less drastic, so I decided to leave my job as a consultant and set up my own business, knowing it would be hard work, but it would also allow me the flexibility I needed. That was the birth of TAC She. Then, a few years on, and we made yet another move, and there I was. The business I had built wasn't a match with my life. I needed again to redesign what I was doing. It turned out it was time for my business to become more accessible and agile by going virtual. This allowed me to keep doing what I love, and that is also a perfect fit with my life, and a career that is mobile, as I know there will be another move at some point. So that was a bit about my story, how I have redesigned my career several times to be a perfect fit and one that leaves me happy and fulfilled, and with the bonus of being mobile. And redesigning her career is also what another expat, Hannah Perney, did. She went from being a sports marketing manager to having her own business. A business helping expats making an impact while they're abroad. Making an impact is something Hannah is truly passionate about, and this is also a perfect fit for her as it offers her the flexibility she needs having 3 young kids. And Gretchen Wilson Prangley, another client of mine, an American journalist living in South Africa and who really wanted to make a difference for children in Africa. She has founded and runs Play Africa, a not-for-profit organization planning to take play-based learning to children across Africa. Imagine that feeling, doing something that you love, that engages and energizes you, and that is also a perfect fit with where you are right now. Okay, so where do we start? Let's begin with the mindsets that will stop you from creating a career that is right for you. The first one is, I'm not sure my degree and career translates, and that it's now too late to change. To this I can tell you, it is never too late to create a life and career that you love, wherever you are. And you may as well start now, as today is the first day of the rest of your life, and you might as well try to make the most of it, right? Another limiting mindset is that work permits or other circumstances are just making it too difficult for you to have a great career where you are now. And nothing here could be further from the truth, especially in the era we live in. And I have to say, I never believed more in the saying, if there is a will, there is a way. So if you want to have a career while abroad, then you can. Got it? A third mindset that will stop you from creating a new career, especially one that you truly enjoy, is believing that work is work and it's not meant to be fun. It is what pays the bills. Yes, of course, your work should pay the bills, but enjoyment should be the guide to finding the right work for you. So that's how to reframe to make sure your mind works with you instead of against you. Now, let's move on to the 5 simple steps that you need to take to create a new career abroad. Number 1, know your why and what. You need to be ultra clear on why you are creating a new career. Is it that you want to avoid having a gap in your resume, or to make a difference, or that working is just part of who you are? Whatever it is, you need to be clear on this. Otherwise, you may end up spending all your time and effort solving the wrong problem and end up getting nowhere. You also need to know what engages you in your career and life. By knowing this, you can let enjoyment be the guide to finding the right type of work for you. Step number 2, find your compass. Now when you know why you need a new career and what engages you, it's time to figure out your direction, where you are going. This is an important step to create a career that is the right fit for you. And here you need to do 2 things. Firstly, know your big picture. What does your perfect life look like? What do you do? Who is there with you? Knowing this will help you make the decisions and create a career that will take you where you want to go, and not just for now, but also in the long term. When you have this clear, you also need to align your view on work and life. What is a good life? And what does good work look like? To live a meaningful life and to have a career that is more than just a paycheck, you need to align these 2 views. Then, together with your big picture, you have your direction and you're set to go. Step 3, create alternatives. To be able to find the best career for you now, you need to create options. And I'm talking real alternatives here. So hiking guide in the Alps and skiing instructor in Chamonix are not 2 options. There are 2 versions of the same alternative. And when you ideate, make sure you found your career alternatives on what engages you and energizes you, as this will be a great guide to creating the right career for you. Now we're on to step number 4. Test it out. To make sure you don't invest too much time and effort in building a new career that may or may not be a perfect fit, test it out first. This will allow you to figure out if it is what you imagined and if it is a career you love. Basically, testing allows you to fail fast and to fail forward. And if you hit the jackpot straight away and the testing proves that the alternative is something you really love, then you can embark on this new journey with great confidence. And the testing doesn't need to be difficult. Getting someone's story can take you a long way. Finally, step number 5, make it happen. This may sound really simple, but you wouldn't believe how many that actually fails this step and get stuck doing what they've always been doing, or not doing anything at all. And what you need to do here is to set your goals and hold yourself accountable. Holding yourself accountable is a key step in getting you where you want to be, and one way to do this is by declaring your goals. When you do this, you add that little bit of external pressure that is so good for productivity and achieving what you want. So what do you think? I'm not exactly sure why you're here, but if I guess, you want to work, and for your job to be more than just a paycheck, and that engages you and still translates if you move. If that's you, then it's time to step up, to take charge and go out there and create a career that is right for you. Because now it's your time. And remember, None of what I've shared with you today is unproved theory. I used every single of these strategies for myself and for many women just like you to create new careers and one that is a perfect fit. I'm not extra special and I don't have access to exclusive stuff. I just have a process that works. If I can do this, then you can too. So if you now feel it's your time, then let me tell you about the bonus I mentioned in the beginning. It's a great one. Today I'm going to offer you some free coaching. It's completely free, and what is going to happen in this session is, first you will identify exactly where you are and what change you would like to make. Secondly, we'll look at what is stopping you from creating the career and life you really want. Thirdly, we'll set a clear path that will help you create a career that suits your life abroad, and will uncover the best action steps you can take right now. And at the end of this session, one or two things will happen. Either will be a good fit and I'll invite you to join our Career Design Lab, or if not, that's totally okay too, and there are no obligations or anything. Either way, you will receive a very valuable coaching session, and it will likely be the most valuable 30 minutes you invest in yourself this year. So go ahead and book your free session, and you will be on your way to start building a career that is a perfect fit with your life now. Have a great day, and bye for now.